guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing my paycheck budget. And for my paycheck budget, I always make sure that I do this because this tells me where my money is going, where my money went, and what I need to do with my money. So if you want to check around and see how this paycheck budget goes, please stay tuned. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. We are doing this for the paycheck of the 5th. This is because I'm paid bi-weekly. I get paid 2 times a month unless it gets super lucky for me that I get paid 3 paychecks in a month. So that doesn't happen a lot. But like I said, I am getting a paycheck, so I am pretty much happy with that. So I'm going to put this to the side here. All right, guys, so we are doing paycheck payday 3/5/2021, and the weeks for this paycheck is 3/5 to 3/18. The next payday is on the 19th, so I'll always stop at the day that it's before. All right, so let's go ahead and do our income. So I like to include all of this basically all in one Etsy, and this is my 9 to 5 income. And then we have our side hustle, which is like Etsy. I mean, not with Etsy, I just said that. Which is like with my YouTube and stuff like that. So I like to combine it all together. So I had budgeted for $2,900. And then we have rollover. And rollover is from my checking account for my last paycheck budget, which would be in my February section. So, the amount would be $511.75, but remember that I had to keep in mind that I actually had $305.76 as a buffer in my checking because I had Amazon that came out on the 2nd, and Geico was coming out on the 2nd, and then Wells Fargo credit card was coming out on the 4th. That was before my payday of 3/5/2021. So I am rolling over the whole amount because I am going to have to pay those during this paycheck budget. So that explains why I was telling you about the 2 different amounts. Next, we have cash envelopes. So for my cash envelopes, I had $25 left over, and I always put what's left from daycare. From my cash envelopes, I always put that towards my debt. And that was on, let me get it together here. All right, so that was on this page here. So as you can see, I had $25 left over from my cash envelopes, and then I put that towards my Capital One credit card debt, but I'm trying to pay off. Okay, so actual that I made for all of that is $2,850. All right, so next we have rollover, which is the same as $511.75. Then we have cash envelopes, which is $25. So let's go ahead and add up these amounts right here. All right, so we got $2,900 plus $511.75 plus $25. That'll give us $3,436.75. So let's go ahead and add up this column. So we got $2,850 plus $511.75 plus $25, and that'll give us $3,386.75. All right, so as you can see, that is the difference of what we had. Not mad about that. And like I said, I am just excited and just grateful that I can get a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting hard out here. All right, guys. So what we have for our bills, we always get this off of our bill tracker here. Oops. And this is our bill tracker. And I always go back after I do my bills. I go back to make sure that I haven't missed anything. I like sit by myself where it's like super quiet, and I try to get everything together, because even with budgeting, you can be a perfect person or somebody that just checks everything. It's always easy to make a mistake, and I forgot to put AEP. And like I said, I'm not ashamed to tell y'all that I forgot to put AEP on there, because like I said, it happens. That's why I always make sure I write things down repetitively, because that way I can find errors. And also I have you guys that will be like, Tina, you forgot to add this. So, and like I said, I don't mind at all, because you guys keep me accountable and I try to keep you guys accountable. All right, so we got AEP 2, which is there. So all of the payments that are coming out is going to be until the 16th, because the next payday is on the 19th. So this will go on my second paycheck of the month. All right, so let's go ahead and put these bills in. So first we have Amazon. And Amazon due date is on the 2nd, and that is $12.99. And the actual is $12.99. This is an actually automatic payment, so that comes out of my account regardless. No overage or shortage, and then I always make sure I put the exact date that is going to automatically come out of my account. All right, so next we have Geico. And, oh, what am I doing? That is not... See, I told you guys, this is like the raw footage of budgeting, because I be whiting out a lot of stuff. All right, so we have Geico, and that comes out on the 2nd, and that is for $93. Actual pay was $93. No overage or shortage, and that was paid on 3/02. All right, so next we have Wells credit card. And that is due on the 4th, and that is for $79. And I always put $100, so that will be a $21 difference. So we will put that there. And then that was paid on the 4th. All right, so next we have Daycare, which was due on the 5th, which is awesome because it was due on my payday, which I love when it falls on payday or the day before payday, so that makes it so much easier. Okay, so it's $140, so I paid exactly $140. That was paid on the 5th. All right, so next we have Capital One. All right, and that's on the 9th, and this is an automatic payment that comes out of my account. And for Capital One, that is $31. So $31 will come out of my account. No overage or no shortage. And I'm going to put the exact date because this is not coming out no sooner because I have this set on auto pay. Next, we have AEP, which I told you guys that I didn't put on there at first. But it's on the 9th, and that is for $206. And that was budgeted for $206, and I paid $206. And then that's no overage or shortage, and then that was paid on the 5th. All right, and then also, like I was telling you guys, if you do watch my sinking funds video and cash envelopes videos, I do have an envelope that is for electricity. This is, like I said, in the wintertime, the electric bill goes up and it goes up and it goes up. So I'm just building up an envelope now so that when the next winter comes, I should have like a little stash so that if I need to pull some from that to put towards my electric bill, I can do that without having to, you know, stress about like, oh my God, this is extremely high. All right. So next we have iTunes. And this one's funny because somebody was like, how in the world do you pay $2.99 for iTunes? And that's totally my fault, guys, because I forgot that iTunes Music and iTunes Storage is kind of like two different things. So this is actually just for storage, guys. This is not for music because I wish I could get Apple iTunes Music for $2.99. So we got $2.99 and no overage or shortage. And that will come out on the 11th. That's an automatic payment. Next, we have Brink Security. That comes out on the 12th. That is an automatic payment. And that is for $34.95. Actual pay, $34.95, which is going to come out. So that's 0. So that's $3.12. All right. So next, we have Daycare again. All right. So that is the 12th. All right. So we have $140, and then that is $140 that I'm going to actually pay, and then that will come out on the 12th. All right, so next we have Netflix. Netflix is on the 14th, and Netflix is $13.99. Actual is going to be $13.99. This is an automatic payment, so no overage or shortage, so that will be the 14th for that day. Next, we have Target. I can't wait to pay this card off. I had 14 until I like started getting on that one. I need to jump on paying off my debt. I mean, like I said, budgeting, it's like I want to be able to be on here and be like, okay, guys, it's perfect. I'm paying off this, but it realistically, it does not work like that. What you imagine your income and what you have to pay is totally different than what really happens. So, like I said, it's Budgeting is, you never know what's going to happen. All right, so $63 was what was budgeted, and actual pay was $63. And I did pay that on 3/5. And then we have mortgage. All right, so that is on the 16th. And that is for $468.44. Actual paid for $68.44. And then that was on the 5th. So let's go ahead and add up these numbers here. All right. So we got $12.99 plus 93 plus 79 plus 140 plus 31, 206, 299, 34.95, 140, 13.99, $63, 468.44. All right. So we got $1,285.36. Add this column up. $12.99 plus 93 plus 100 plus 140 plus $31 plus 206 plus 299 plus 34.95 plus 140 plus $13.99 plus $63 plus 468.44. All right, so we got 1,306.36, and then the extra is this $21. I'm just going to stick it right here. So let me just see. This is how I can check to make sure. 536. Yep, $21 difference. So make sure I got all my numbers correct. All right, so that's the $21 difference. All right, so let's go ahead and subtract from our checking account balance that we have. So we got $3,386.75. We got minus the $12.99, and make sure that you're taking it from the actual column because that's what you actually paid. All right, minus $93. So we got $3,280.76 minus the $100. $3,180.76 minus the $140. We got $3,040.76 minus the $31. $3,009.76 minus the $206. All right, we got $2,803.76 minus the $299. We got $2,877 minus the $34.95. And then we got $2,765.82 minus the $140. We got $2,625.82 minus the $13.99. We got $2,611.83 minus the $63. We got $2,548.83 minus the $468.44. All right. Did you guys follow me with that? Wasn't trying to go too fast for you. If I did, I apologize. All right, so we're going to write $2,080 and 39 cents. Okay? All right, so this here is our cash envelope section. This is where I did all of my cash envelopes for my cash envelope breakdown. I do put it on here because I like to put it on my worksheet, but I do like the serious breakdown where I can do like denominations and stuff. I do it on my cash envelope breakdown sheet. And also, if you do want to try these sheets out, I know I always get a lot of messages after I do my videos. Where did I get the sheets from? These are actually in my Etsy shop, pinkcloth.etsy.com. And I do have the link in the description box, so if you want to download these, you can. And you can also download these and use these on your iPad, because sometimes I do use it on my iPad. It all depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, so that is where these sheets are from. So this is where my cash envelope breakdown, and I have it written down. So I use $220 of my income to stuff cash envelopes for what I needed. And then this is the bill amount here. All right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to do our sinking funds, which is super fun. I love doing sinking funds. So I have vacation, I have car tires, and I'm just going to abbreviate emergency funds. And then my sinking funds, CSF sheet. This is my sinking funds that I have. I've added more since the beginning of the year. And I use this sheet here. And these are all of my extra sinking funds. I'm like super excited because I only started these at the beginning of the year. So I didn't start them last year. I didn't have all of these last year. Probably just my property taxes. That was the only one that I actually had. All right. So for vacation, the balance is, and where I'm getting the balance is from my last paycheck budget worksheet, which is, that's not that one. okay, which is right here. So these are the balances that we're starting with. That's why I always like to make sure that I keep what I start with, what I added, and then what is the end of. And that way I can see like, hey, I had $4,012 and then I added $4,019. You know what I'm saying? So I like to do that to make sure that you know, it's kind of like motivating to see like your balance go up. All right, so we had 703 for vacation, and these three here are all cashless sinking funds. I have these in my Ally savings, so I don't have this cash on hand. So that way I can just transfer the money, which is directly deposited into my checking account, and then I have buckets set up so you can set it up. I have a bucket that says vacation, I have a bucket that says car tires, I have a bucket that says e-funds, but they're all together in one savings account. But it'll show for vacation I have 703, and then it'll show for my car tires I have 751, and then for my emergency fund I have $1,800. So it'll show separate buckets, and you can use like little icons to kind of like put beside it and name it whatever you want. It's pretty cool. All right, so for my sinking fund sheet, what I do is I just go here and I just gather my balance that's there. And that balance is $1,330. See, that's why I like to write all kind of stuff down, because you can just go back to see, and you see how easy that was. That was super easy. And then I can just see what I started off with, what I added, and what I have left. So sometimes I just sit back and I just look at it. I know, weird, but it's just, I don't know, it helps with my budgeting. All right, so vacation, we always have $30 directly deposited, $31 directly deposited, $50. And since I did my paycheck budget, so for my last sinking funds was just the same sheet, I added $86. Now let me tell you, for sinking funds, I know sometimes you may see people put like $300 in their sinking funds. They may put like $2,000 in their sinking funds. They may put like $1,000. But if you can only do 100 in your sinking funds or whatever, that is fine. You are making progress. So don't sit there and beat yourself up and be like, I'm not putting as much as anybody else. Like I said, your budget is your budget. What I do here is probably will be totally different from your budget. You may be putting more in your cash envelopes. You may be putting more in your sinking funds, but it's okay because that budget is working for you. Like, I'm not at your house. You know, I can't live for you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure. So don't get upset. Don't beat yourself up and like, well, that person's, you know, they're stuffing $1,000. What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. You just have to work with what you have. And then, like I said, once you start doing that, you'll start figuring out ways to say, oh, I can cut this. So by the time you cut that a couple times, pay some credit cards off, you may be able to add more to your sinking funds, or maybe add more to your cash envelope stuff. And so, like I said, do not beat yourself up. So yeah, you have to, you know, you have to do what you have to do. All right, so let's go ahead and add these up. All right, so we have 703 plus 30. I should be able to add that in my head. So we got 751 plus 31, so that'll be 782. Look at me. No calculator. So $1,800 plus $50, so we got $1,850. And then, Lord mercy. All right, so we got $1,330. This got me. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably add this in your head. Okay, so we got $1,416. So let's go ahead and add up our balances. 703 plus 751 plus 1,800 plus 1,330. All right, so we got $4,584. And then let's add what we added. So we got $30 plus $31 plus $50 plus $86. So we got $197. All right, next, let me make sure that was correct. All right, cool. Yeah, that was 197. I just want to make sure, backtrack, because like I said, I told you guys, I gotta get my numbers together. 730 plus 782 plus 1850 plus 1416. All right, so we got $4,781. Okay, savings, I have my core savings. This is just my regular savings. And then I I am going, oh gosh, y'all, can y'all help a girly out right now? I done jumped all the way down to Step Snowball. It's so early, okay? It's so early. All right, so we got core savings, and then I had budgeted to add $500 to that, but I actually was able to add $1,000 to my core savings were regular savings, so which is awesome. Now this right here is BSC. Maybe you guys can put a little bit of input with this. This is basically for business saving and checking. I am not sure how, when I first started doing this YouTube and for my Etsy, I didn't think that I was going to be doing as much as I did. I didn't think it was going to be pretty successful as it was. I mean, not, you know, not downing myself, but I didn't think I was going to be doing the amount of revenue that I'm doing now. So I'm just thinking that I need to put, I know I don't stuff it a lot, and I don't, sometimes I do like half of it and put some in my sinking funds. I want to stuff my sinking funds with it so much, but I want to make sure that I am like legit with the taxes, because I don't know how much my taxes are going to be, and I want to make sure that I have money put aside for that. And then also if I need like materials, or if I need to put something back in my business. So like I said, part of me wants to just stick it all in my sinking funds, but then the other smart side of me is like, Tina, now you know you need to put some aside for just in case for taxes, for if you need to buy more supplies, if you need to, you know, advertise or do something like that, or to do like giveaways to give back. So I did take and put $500 in the little it's like a checking account that I have. So I just took and stuck that in there so that if anything comes up, or if I need to pay some stuff, I have that there. Hopefully this is a good thing that I'm doing, because like I said, I want to put it in my sinking funds so bad, in my cash envelopes, but I figured that I should do that first before I do that, because I don't want to put it in my sinking funds and then have to end up and say, hey, I need some sticker paper, or I need some ink or something like that, and then have to take it out. So I don't want to do all that. All right, so we got budgeted, we got 1,000, and then here we got 1,500. So next, so y'all just chime in in the comments, let me know what you think about that. So because you guys know I like your comments and your opinions. So next we have our Capital One. All right, so for Capital One, I was able to do so I had budgeted for 50, and remember I did the $25 for my cash envelopes that I had there. I have to hold my book up. All right, so I was able to do $100, and then for Capital One, $25. So that will be $125, and then this will be $75. Okay. All right. So like I said, back to this. I know some people said you should try investing. Right now, I'm not trying to do investing because I don't want to put too much on my plate right now, because I want to ensure that I have, you know, things paid off before I try to do investing. So that's why I am not taking this chunk and putting it on here. And then also because, like I said, so much like you not know what's going to happen. So I just want to make sure that I have enough saved, so that just in case anything happens, like I always say, I don't have to go back to use my credit cards. All right, so let's go ahead and add up our amounts. And y'all, my book is a whiteout mess like as normal. Okay, so we have $2,080.39 minus the $220. So we have $1,860.39, and then we're going to subtract the $197. So that's $1,663.39. And then we're going to subtract the $1,500. All right, so that's $163.39 minus the $125. And I am cutting it like super close this month. So fingers crossed that I don't have anything extra coming out, because I have $38.39. But I'm not upset about that because when I first started off, I had like $20 in my checking account left. So this right here does not scare me too bad because been there, done that, you know. All right, so we're going to subtract our income, which is $3,386.75. All right, so we got 3,386.75, and we're going to subtract all of our expenses. I don't know why I typed that in because we got to do our expenses. So we got 1,306.36 plus we have 220. Then we have, not there, 197. Then we have 1,500, and we have 125. All right, so we got 3,348.36. So let's subtract those amounts. So we got $3,386.75 minus $3,348.36. Whoop, whoop. And that's the 3,839. And then we had $25 left over from cash envelopes to put towards debt. All right, and then we have $38.39 to put as a buffer for checking, and fingers crossed that we don't have anything else coming out of here. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and update my sinking funds in the back. I'm going to take this sheet out to make sure, all right, to make sure that we have everything pretty much updated. So we are going to do that. So I need my blue, and I do purple, right? All right, blue and purple. All right, so for emergency funds, we added $50. So we're going to do 305. So that's 50. So that's 1,850. And then for vacation, we added 30. Oops. So that will be, oops, I need purple. 733. All right, so next we have property taxes. So that will be 3. Not 2, it's not February, Tina. All right, so for property taxes, we'll look on our sinking fund sheets, and we added $10. So that will make it $125. So for tires, so 3. I keep wanting to write 2. All right, so we added $31 for tires. So that will give us $782, and that does look like it is following what we had at first. And then Tina's clothes. So we got 305, and we didn't add anything, so I don't even need to put anything for that. So I'm just gonna wipe that back out. So I didn't add anything, so that should stay at 105. See, that's why I tell you, like, this is like adding up, so I just make sure I check everything. So car, we did add $10. So we do 305, $10, so we got 110. All right, so next we have Christmas, and Christmas I did add 10. So we have $10, so that should be at 135. Yep. All right, low terms, I didn't add anything to that, and this is where I'm getting it from. As you can see, there's no amount added. Next we have AirPods. So for my AirPods, I did 305. I did delete this. Well, not delete. Well, I did replenish this, so I don't have AirPods. So brought, well, gift AirPods. So I don't have that amount anymore. Let's see, transferred rest to home. All right, so I'm just gonna write, and I wrote this, I wrote that out of screen. So that's what I wrote, transferred rest to home and brought gift, well, gift AirPods. Next we have Aiden's clothes, and I didn't add anything to that one, as you can see. So we should have the 104 still. And then we have electric. So electric, I didn't add anything to that, so that should still be at $130. And then birthdays, I didn't add anything to that, so that should still be at $85. Told you I didn't add hardly nothing to this. And then switch, I didn't add anything to that. And then I do have to add my home and then the boots. I have to add that to that. I didn't have to add those on this page. I didn't add those yet, but that is what I'm going to do after this video, guys. All right, so switch. I still have 15. And then for Aiden savings, 5. Let's see. Aiden savings, we added $20. And then I will add the rest after I finish this. All right, so let me put this back in there. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. This should be the end of my paycheck budget, and I will add the others in there as soon as this video is done. All right, and I think we are finished for our paycheck budget for the first paycheck. Like I said, I'm paid bi-weekly, so I don't have a lot of paycheck budgets, but I'm fine with it. So when I get my budget done, I am good. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And if you have not clicked on that subscribe button, please make sure to click on the subscribe button and then click on the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. And then also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.